Hello, everybody who is not live yet. And a good day to you, whoever you are, whenever you are watching this. Hi, I'm Catherine Oster. Hey, Mom, good morning. Welcome to this week's edition of Coffee Chat. Oh my gosh, and guess what? Hi, Karen, good morning. It's Friday, it's Coffee Chat Day, and I'm in Lake Lenore, and we're in this beautiful cabin that I will give you a really quick look at here. Let me see how I can do that. You're gonna see my friend Carmen. Okay, I'm gonna turn you guys around here. Hey, Robert, good morning. Okay, so this is the kitchen area, and look at, like, they have, that's so cool. There's Carmen at the table. And then, so you can't see outside yet, but that's the lake. Like, the lake is like right there. And then it's just like a really like high vaulted ceilings. There's my comfy chair. And yeah, so that's the kitchen, dining room area. Good morning, Jackie. And then there's like, how many bedrooms is there, Carmen? 5? I think there's 5 bedrooms, and there's like 5 bathrooms. And there's a downstairs. It's so beautiful. Basement is like, the downstairs is all finished and an open spot. And yeah, it's like, it's really amazing. So we're here for Bars and Foundation. Bars is starting today. And foundation class starts this evening, and yeah, I can't wait to see it in the daytime, like to see out the window and stuff. It's gonna be amazing, actually. So what I really wanted to chat with you guys about today, though, is, first of all, coffee. Cheers. So good. First of all is stop being an asshole to yourself. Just stop it. Or don't. It's totally your choice. And one of the things I've really been playing with myself lately is like making kind of personal goals energetically. And this month is all about generosity of spirit with yourself. And this is where the Clearing Club comes in. So the Clearing Club is a Telegram chat with me and everybody else choosing the club, where every day we get into that chat and we run access consciousness clearing statements around a certain topic. And this month is called the Miserly Scrooge Clearing Club. So everywhere you're being a Scrooge with yourself, like where you're being cheap, unkind, like really mean to yourself. And that affects so much. Now, this has evolved for me personally a lot over the last few years, but I was definitely the meanest person to myself, like, before. I was never worth it, like never worth the time to take out of my day to just be kind to myself. You know, and it took me a little while to see that. And when I started seeing it, it actually made me really sad about myself. Like, why would I treat myself this way? I would never treat, anybody else this way. So I did a session with a lady. Probably tell you more about that in the future, but for right now, I'm just going to tell you this part. And, she had me write down kind of my 3 biggest judgments about myself. And so I wrote them on a piece of paper, and then she had me say them to her, like out loud to her. So like, too fat, and I'm not enough, and I'm too slow. So I'm telling her, like, I am too fat, I am too slow, I'm not enough. And she's like, no. You have to say them to me. Like, as you're telling me that I'm too fat. And I couldn't even say the words to her. Like, I was so, it just really, and then it really struck me. Like, so I would never speak this way to anybody else. But for some reason, I thought I had a ticket to constantly speak that way to myself. And that was a pretty big eye-opening moment for me. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's time to change this. Like, what is this life for? You know? Hi, Sam. What is this life for? And I am the only person who can really have control over what I say to myself. I can't control what anybody else says or what anybody else thinks. You know, people are gonna think all sorts of things about you. But you are the only person who can control what you say and think about yourself. So for what reason would you continuously put energy into sabotaging yourself, into being a miserly Scrooge with yourself? Hi, Kyla. Into abusing yourself. Yeah. Like, and so this is like the energetic abuse, the judgments, you know, like, but so you don't even think of abuse. I never really thought of it in the form of abuse, actually. Because I always think like abuse, like physically, like I'm not, but you literally are. You're abusing yourself. And so I just decided one day it's going to stop. And it took me, it was definitely a muscle to build, to catch myself. Because it's something, for whatever reason, it's just a really easy choice. We think, see, and I guess it stems from the fact that we always want to be greater. We want to be better. So we think that if we judge ourselves hard enough, that will drive us to become greater and better. But that is so not true. Like, that's one of the biggest traps and one of the biggest lies of this life, of this reality. And so what if you just stopped it now? You know, what if today was the day where you're like, I'm going to quit being an asshole to myself. And you are worth it. Oh man, I would feel so bad for spending money on myself. Like, years ago, I don't have any point of view about it now. In fact, I really enjoy it. And I will tell you all the ways that I have. Hey, Ross, good morning. That I've really enjoyed my money lately. But before, I would like literally feel sick. Like if I bought myself a new pair of pants that maybe it's the first pair of pants I bought myself in like 3 years, because the ones that I were wearing before were like wearing out. I would feel so bad. Like I didn't have the money. I shouldn't be doing this. And it's just crazy. Now, I started like recognizing that, and I'm like, and this all kind of started evolving as I was getting my bars ran. So Access Bars is this hands-on modality technique that you can learn that just starts to allow you to let go of this shit. Really. Like, if I would have never gotten my bars ran, I'd probably still be the same asshole to myself that I was before. And I would be in so much pain because my body really hurt a lot back then. I was 30 and it shouldn't equate. I wouldn't be doing all the things that I'm doing today. Definitely wouldn't be where I was today if I've never had my bars ran. So as I'm getting my bars ran, I'm starting to my eyes are opening. I'm getting more conscious to how I'm being with myself. And so I'm like, why? I know I shouldn't feel guilty for this. I'm not doing anything bad. I'm not breaking the law, but I really felt like I was. And so it was a muscle that I had to just keep choosing beyond and kind of constantly giving myself permission to care about myself. And I'm like, why else am I working so hard? Like, if I can't really enjoy some new things in my life, if I really can't enjoy massage, why the fuck would I want to live anymore, actually? Because I'm tired of being in pain. And so things started to change. Hence, fast forward 10 years. These earrings were like a gift to myself. I think I got them like a little while ago, but this is one of the things that I was generous with myself for, and they're just beautiful. I love them. I love wearing them. I also treated myself to a treatment, a bodywork session with my friend Joy yesterday on my way to Lake Lenore to work, because I get paid to do this now. It's really terrible, you know? And I'm like, and it's just amazing how things line up. Like when you start to change the way, the energy that you be with yourself, how things show up is so magic. And, you know, I had such a hard time with money before. Money was, but then really looking at like, what is money for right now? Like money is for adventure. Money is to look after your body. When you start actually using it for that, it starts to show up differently. It's not so goddamn hard anymore. Yeah, there's some things you know, like, but yeah. So anyway, what if this month you gave yourself the gift of generosity of spirit with yourself, with and for you? You started being generous with you, with the time that you have. You started being more kind to you every day. And that can look like something, it doesn't have to cost you any money. You don't actually have to spend money on yourself. But what if you started investing energy in yourself and time, and even just taking, you know, an hour a day to let yourself be and do what is a contribution to you. Now, in the beginning, I didn't even know what that was for me. But now I know that things that like water is a huge contribution to me. So I just get in a tub like for 15 minutes, and what that does for me is such a gift. And that's me choosing that generous with myself. So anyway, and if you want daily reminders, come play with me in the Clearing Club. You know, it's in a Telegram. It's $47. Every day we run these clearing statements, and all around generosity of spirit. And yeah, so I'll put a link with this video kind of later sometime today, or send me a message and I'll send you a link, or you can e-transfer me. You don't even have to pay through the link. So anyway, that is my coffee chat for today. Thank you so much for joining me, you guys. Have an amazing day, wherever you are, whatever you're up to. Bye-bye for now.